Hello and welcome to Carnage Collector. This is a new video with things that are not anime related. Well, one is, but yeah, I thought I'd make a new collection video with some other things I picked up that are not anime. So yeah, and for those videos, I'm sitting in front of the camera, even though I don't really like to be in front of the camera, but I guess I will get used to it sometime at least. Well, today I have some games, movies, cards, and of course action figures. Yeah. So I'm gonna start with the games for today. Um, it's not like they're unknown games or anything. Nothing special really. Just two well-known games that I picked up. So first of all, Uncharted, the Legacy Collection. It has the three old Uncharted games, and yeah, I've been playing them, and that is also one of the reasons why there were no new update videos recently, because I was playing that and the other game. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Indiana Jones movies, and since this is also about a treasure hunter uh, looking for treasure in different countries, I thought this little game would be fun for me. And it has the three older Uncharted games. I still need to get the new ones, like the fourth one, and then that spin off, I guess, that they made. But I really enjoyed that. And I like shooting things too, so it has shooting parts in it, it has treasure hunting, lots of action, and it's, yeah, like watching some really good movies, but actually being part of it since you play that game, yeah. Uncharted. And then the second game that took all my time, and I have not finished it yet. It's Red Dead Redemption 2. In the past, I thought always Western movies are not for me, so this game is probably not for me either. But after seeing some gameplay of it online, I thought, hey, that looks pretty fun. Maybe I will give it a shot too. And it's made by Rockstar Games. I do enjoy the GTA games, so I thought it's gonna be good too, right? Yeah. And so far, I really like it. I haven't played through the whole thing yet, but I am at the epilogue, so yeah, so I'm almost done with it. Uh, Another cool thing about this copy is that it comes complete in the on disc. It has a data disc and a play disc, which I think a lot of other companies could do too, instead of giving us empty discs that require a download or something. Yeah, I always check my games if they are playable without any internet connection and without any updates and downloads and all that bullshit. Yeah, and this is one of them. So is Uncharted, by the way. It's all on the disc, so yeah, good games. And yeah, for Red Dead Redemption, I also need to get the first game, which apparently takes place after this one. And there is also an older game called Red Dead Revolver that was even made earlier than the first one. And it takes part in the same universe, but it's its own thing, basically. So, yeah. Still have to get those two. So, then for. Well, we do one quick music thing. I picked up this music CD. It's a soundtrack from Dream Hunter Rem. This is normally an anime. If you wanna see the anime release, then you can go to my friend Dave's channel. because he just showed the anime release of that and talked about it a little. So yeah, but I got the soundtrack because it was really cheap on eBay, and I had it in my watch list for a while. Never picked it up, and then when I saw Dave's video, I thought maybe they still have that soundtrack, and yeah, they still had it, which was surprising. And for $12, you can't go wrong with that. So yeah, Dream Hunter M has also a nice booklet inside that I'm gonna show you with some artwork. This is the front, this is the back. And when you go through it, there's the woman who sings the soundtrack. There's some more art. Hope you can see it. I'm using a new setting on my phone that should make the picture quality better. Even with the selfie camera, because I like the selfie camera because I can actually see what I'm doing. um, yeah, we'll see if that worked out at the end of this video. It's already the second time recording because the first time the camera angle sucked, and yeah, I didn't like the video anymore. So this time I watched a couple of tutorials how to make better videos and get a better angle. So I guess from this angle I don't have three chins. So I appreciate that. um so now we have some movies and one series, I guess. First we have Space Battleship Yamato. This is based on anime and manga that I don't even have. I've never seen any of the anime series, but I've seen that movie before as a teenager, and I really enjoyed it, and I always wanted it in my collection, and I saw it for a good price on World of Books, and yeah, I snagged that, and now it's mine. mm, yeah. Yeah, and this is in this movie, Earth is like not well, you can't live on Earth anymore, really, because it's radiated because of some alien bullshit going on. And this one chosen guy goes on to, well, he joins a crew of this space battleship Yamato, which is a spaceship that looks like a normal warship. Um, like a normal one, but they made it a spaceship, and he joins the crew and goes on the voyage to find a possible cure for the planet or something to cleanse the planet. Um, on their way, they have like cool alien fights, dog fights, with their little spaceships. Yeah, it's made really cool. The it's made really well, and yeah, I enjoyed it. And even if you haven't seen the anime or anything, I think you can enjoy this one too. Next we have a funny monkey movie. John Landis Schlock, the banana monster, how it's called over here. Yeah, Schlock is a well, it's not really a horror movie, but it's a comedy movie, slightly horror comedy because this guy, this monkey man, it's a dude in a monkey suit, in a gorilla suit, but In the movie, he's supposed to be Schlock, that creature that is the missing link between humans and monkeys. It's kind of like a Sasquatch or, Bigfoot kind of thing. And yeah, sometimes he throws people, rips their arms apart, but it's mostly rips their arms off, not apart. But it's mostly a comedy movie, and even like if he takes someone's arm, it's really not gory or anything like that. It's just it looks like he rips off a puppet's arm or something. the, uh, I would say it's still family friendly. Um, but it's a really funny movie that made us laugh a lot, and yeah, you just gotta laugh a movie with the main character being a dude in a monkey suit. So, yeah, schlock around the clock. Huh? And then we have a series called The Storyteller. Uh, Dave told me about this one. I knew about the series before and always had it kinda in mind to get for the collection. But when Dave reminded me again how cool this is, I had to have this. And this is a release that has the first season with this storyteller and the second season with this storyteller, both remastered and yeah, on Blu-ray. And the storyteller is a series made by the Jim Henson Company. You should know Jim Henson, but if you don't know, he made all the puppets for Dark Crystal, Labyrinth. Even made this. They made the suits for the Ninja Turtles movie, or like the Muppets, or Fraggle Rock, or if there's like a 80s or 90s thing that had puppets in them that you really like, their chances are high that that was made by the Jim Henson Company, and Jim Henson, who unfortunately passed away, but his company, they still make the puppets. They just made that Netflix Dark Crystal show that got canned, unfortunately, because I really liked the first season of that. Yeah. But the storyteller tells like fairy tales and is accompanied by his little dog. Yeah, that's the first season, and all the fairy tales are made beautifully with special effects, makeup, real masks and makeup, and puppets and animatronics, just the way it's supposed to be. Because fuck that CGI bullshit that we have nowadays. Yeah, and the second season. Oh yeah, sorry, there was a cut there because I lost my train of thought and I told some bullshit. So yeah, correction. This is the guy who played Dumbledore in the Harry Potter movies. So this guy actually plays the storyteller here. Um, I will put his name here in the video probably. But in the second season, it's about Greek mythology. Yeah, and again, all the stories are handmade with like puppets, animatronics, and it's very well made. So yeah, I also think if you have kids or something, you can watch this with them. It's a really cool show. Yeah, I wish I could have seen that show as a kid, but yeah, I didn't know about that when I was a child, but at least I see it now as a 31-year-old man. But at least I've seen it, and it's really good. So, next one is Goonies and the 30th anniversary special edition. Yeah, I had to get this one for me and my wife. I got it 2 times because Goonies is a very special movie. because like the Goonies is actually filmed around where my wife grew up. So yeah, she saw the haystack rock in real life. That is the rock that you see where the ship goes by in the movie, and so she's seen the jailhouse and like yeah, all these things like. So I thought like since it's like part of her childhood kinda, I get her the movie too. Mm? And to me, it's a special movie because I like the Goonies, and everyone should like the Goonies. Because it's a cool childhood movie that I watched as a kid. And it comes in this cool Blu-ray, yeah, standard Blu-ray. But it's about all the extras it comes with. It also comes with this little booklet that has like some additional information and pictures in it. And then it comes with this little envelope that comes with little postcards, like a bunch of them. Um, and I actually have the scenes on this side and then the storyboard art on the other side. And that's kind of neat, right? Yeah, that's, you know, like just a couple of cool cards. Yeah. So yeah, I thought this is a really cool addition. And for a movie that important, you know, you need to own a cool edition. So yeah. And the box also is embossed, which is really cool. Yeah. Pretty release for a really cool movie. So this was the media portion of the whole thing. Next, I'm gonna have something for you. Something some of you might know. I don't know. But yeah, it's Monster in My Pocket cards, and I keep them all in this little folder. So I decided to scrap that and just show you the folder right now. Yeah, I'll make a video from this perspective because this is better. Um, Here are the Hollywood zombies cards, which are celebrities drawn as zombies, which is pretty funny. I really like the artwork on these cards, so I decided to get them. I have almost all of them except one. There's a Paris Hilton in jail card that I don't have. Well, yeah, there are like all kinds of different people on here. Yeah, pretty cool cards, pretty cool art style. Then we have a couple of artist advertisement cards or whatever you call that. So, and then the Fangoria cards. Fangoria was well, is still a famous American horror magazine. And these are some cards with the covers of those magazines. And Fangoria also funded funded a movie or like produced a movie called Creatures of the Night, which is a cool underrated vampire horror movie. And they actually have little cards of it in here as well. More over here. Yeah. And then we have some Dinosaurs Attack cards. Some cool dinosaur cards. Funny and yeah, drawn very good as well. and some Baseball's Greatest Gross Outs. I plan on getting the whole series for that sometime if I can find it. But for now, I have a couple of them. Then we have Tales from the Crypt cards, also just a couple. Those gross greeting card things. So when you open them, they have like a gross out image inside. Then we have some Gremlins cards, some Nightmare on Elm Street cards, Pumpkinhead, yeah, just some various horror movie cards. Here we have Hell Witch and Lady Death. There are a few cards that I might have to censor because of YouTube. Then we have some World of Warcraft cards that I got with the order of action figure for free. And we have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but only the vampire cards that I like, because there are a couple of Castlevania references in these. And also the Getsu Fuma cards, because Getsu Fuma then is also a really cool game by Konami, an older game. And they made cards with those characters, which is pretty cool. Then we have the main event, the Monster in My Pocket cards that I wanted to show you guys. Yeah. I don't know if they came with the figures because Monster in My Pocket were tiny, colorful rubber monsters. Yeah, that you could collect, and I don't know if those cards came with them, but I don't know. I did not have cards as a kid, I only had the figures. But maybe somewhere else they came with the cards, or the cards were separate. Because I got these from the UK, so they were also listed as the UK cards, so I don't know. Maybe that was a UK exclusive thing. But I'm happy to have these cards with the artworks. And then we have another card from a magazine. I will have to put up the name here because I don't remember it, but that is from my brother. And here we have a little card that I drew because right now I'm making my own cards, which is my newest art project, I guess, making gross cards, just like they did in the 80s and 90s. Just making my own little ass hat guy with a bald chin, I guess. But yeah, those are my cards, and I hope you enjoyed them. Those were my Monster in My Pocket cards, and now we get to the good stuff, the action figures. Um, First, I have this cool action figure. It's a Altered Beast action figure. It's actually surprising that they make Altered Beast action figures in this time, because that game is quite old, and I didn't know that they make figures for that. But yeah, there is a toy line. There's a toy line that has a bunch of figures for Sega games, like Altered Beast and Streets of Rage as well, and also Shinobi. Yeah. The thing is, I understand Shinobi and Streets of Rage since they both have newer games now that are part of it. But Altered Beast doesn't have a new game, so it's kind of cool. They still made figures of them. They made this guy, and they made the dragon form of him. Yeah, and it comes with the little orb that he picks up to transform. Because yeah, if you don't know Altered Beast, it's an arcade game that also released on the Sega Genesis, or how it's called here, the Sega Mega Drive. It released on those as well, and you play as a dude who punches monsters and stuff, and he can transform into different beasts. Like this is his werewolf form. There's a dragon form, a bear form, and I think a tiger form. But don't nail me down on that because I'm not sure about a tiger form, or was it a drag? Yeah, I mean the dragon form obviously, but I think there was a tiger form. I don't know anymore. It's been too long since I played the game, but it's a really cool game. And they made this figure and the dragon form as well. I wonder if they make all of them. We will see. But yeah, I also want to pick up the Shinobi figure sometime because I really like that game. Maybe the Streets of Rage figures too. They made the kangaroo and the main character, the blonde guy. I don't know his name anymore. And yeah, it's pretty cool we're getting figures like that. Um, then the second figure I have for today is this really cool Masters of the Universe Chronicled Scareglow figure. Which is a shame that it's only available in Walmart in the US because it's a Walmart exclusive. Yeah, I don't live in America, so I can't exactly get this in a store, so I had to get it on eBay for scalper prices. But yeah, I grabbed it now before it went even more expensive, like the battle armor Skeletor that I missed out on. Or well, I didn't miss out. I had him pre-ordered, but my pre-order got cancelled because they couldn't get him here in Europe anymore. So yeah, that's that. Kinda sucks, but yeah. I thought I'm not gonna miss my chance with Scareglow, because I waited a really long time for a cool Scareglow to come out that I really liked. You know, I always waited for a new Eternia Scareglow, but they kinda killed the new Eternia line now. They say they say it's on pause and stuff, but I don't know if there's more coming. I don't know. We'll see. But this Scarecrow really looks like it has a new Eternia design. In case you don't know, new Eternia figures are He-Man figures and Master of the Universe figures that are redesigned to look a little bit more cool, I guess. Yeah, but the thing is, the scale is different with this one. This Chronicles line has a smaller scale, so it does not fit with the new Eternia figures, which is like a minor complaint I have with that. But other than that, this is a pretty badass figure. Like, you have the green flames going on. This time the bones are actually part of his body. They usually were just painted on with the older Scareglows. Um, yeah, it comes with a halberd, uh, and uh, a cloth cape. But yeah, and for those of you that remember the old Scareglow from back in the day, you will remember that he was had a glow in the dark feature, like the whole bone stuff was glowing. But with this one, only the head and the flames kind of glow in the dark. I don't know why they missed out on making the bones glow in the dark. They could have done that. I guess they forgot about it. uh, yeah, I don't know why, but it's a really cool Scareglow figure, and I'm happy to have that. Maybe I have some better B-roll of it that I can show here. Um, because the camera doesn't really want to um, focus on the figures I'm holding into the camera. Yeah. But before we go to the last figures or the last thing I'm gonna show you, there's something else I wanted to show before that, and it's another figure that I had for a while. I got it from my brother years and years and years ago when I was a child. I got a lot of toys from him, and this guy had like a broken arm and his two legs were not attached anymore. And I kept this in a box for years with the intention to repair it sometime, and then I forgot about it, but I found this guy again in the box, and I decided to finally repair him. So I gave him a old man hip replacement, replaced his hip joints, leg joints that actually work now with wires. Yeah, I had to glue his arm, but that holds up pretty good. The other one is still okay. But the cool thing is, like, this is a little. Apparently, it's like it looks like a RoboCop knockoff toy, but I tried to Google lens search it and it does not show me this figure. It's nowhere to be found. It only shows me other RoboCop toys and RoboCop knockoffs, so I don't know. To me, it could also be like from some Japanese show or, some Super Sentai show, something like that, or whatever they're called. Like they had back in the day, like Super Sentai or Kamen Rider or Beetleborgs or all that good stuff. Looks like it could be someone from there, but I don't know. All that Google Lenses telling me it's like it shows me other RoboCop knockoffs. So it could be a RoboCop knockoff toy. I don't know. It doesn't have anything on it, but it looks like a really cool figure. So I'm so happy that I could repair this guy, and now he's whole again. And like he goes right here on my shelf next to the eyeball guy from uh what's the name? Ultraman. Yeah, the eyeball guy from Ultraman. So yeah, that's that. I wanted to show you this cool figure and kind of give it a spotlight. Next I'm gonna show you those zombies because I got more of those zombie acts. Yeah, before they ended the series of the magazines. There were supposed to be two more magazines, but they say the fourth magazine is the last one, which is, I don't know, kind of sad. But I guess not enough people bought them. But yeah, I got some, and I'm gonna show you them. So here we have the Zombiac figures. There we have the astronaut that I display without his helmet because it looks better. Then we have a lumberjack, a construction worker. This is the gamer zombie that was exclusive to the magazine. Then we have the professor or scientist or something. Then we have an old grandma with a dead cat on her head. Then we have the policeman who was also exclusive to the magazine. Then we have this little punk that is actually my favorite. And I did not get him out of any blind bag, so I bought him on Vinted from someone. Yeah, that was the only way to get him for me. Then we have this martial arts guy. We have a garbage man. And we have the pharaoh that you can put inside the wraps. But I want to display him without them because again it looks better that way, and he is actually color changing too. So yeah, if you heat him up with your hands, he becomes a little bit lighter. Maybe I can show you. Just do this and see, changes color. You can make the whole figure that color, but yeah, I'm not gonna wrap the whole figure right now. Yeah, those are the zombie eggs. Let's get back to the video. So, welcome back. By now you have seen those little zombie guys. Yeah, that's all I have for this episode. Sorry if I didn't look into the camera all the time. I still have to like get used to looking here and not onto the screen because I keep wanting to look at the screen to see the picture, but then it looks like I'm looking in a different direction, which is not good. I should like look straight ahead. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it turned out fine the second time now. And yeah, uh, if you want more videos, let me know. Also, like other videos about other things. I like making videos about all kinds of things because doing just one topic becomes boring over time. So I just make everything, like I just stuff everything into this YouTube channel. Yeah. And I just hope somebody enjoys it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I already said. I hope you enjoyed it, and I see you in the next video. Bye.